There is real human meat inside the food at McDonald's. That's what people are saying. We're gonna find out if the theory actually holds true. And if you never heard of Camp Crinkle, I'm gonna show you. It's all right here in Anthony Dell Tonight. Guys, bear with me. New shades alert. These are actually next fucking, I mean, look at me. I'm looking at me at the monitor that you can't see. Because I built a set. Guys, come on. Like and subscribe. At this point, you're looking at me, looking at you. Like and subscribe. McDonald's is selling human meat. People have been saying this for, I don't know. People have been saying this. I've heard this left and right since I was a youngin'. The real question is, people are actually really starting to wonder this. McDonald's has the most restaurant locations in the whole country. Thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, so many locations. There's McDonald's everywhere, beloved McDonald's. Everyone loves McBoofs. How do they have, this is the core question of the theory. How do they have enough beef for their burgers? Is there enough cows for their burgers? We're going to dive deep and we're going to figure this thing out. I also came across Camp Crinkle. Yeah, this is a day camp for adults who wear diapers and pretend to be furries. I'm not judging. We're just going to talk about it. This is the show. But right, leading off with McBoofs, I'm calling it McHuman. McHuman. That's right. So I got my notes here because I'm a professional, and I'm wearing glasses that make me look like I run so fast. The theory goes, right? Like, I've recently been hearing this more and more. I'm hearing that the food at McDonald's is not real. It's human meat. Who knows what's really in there? It doesn't make any sense. The amount of burgers they sell, the amount of cows that are available for the beef, does it even add up? It all started with the CEO of McDonald's taking a Squidward bite of their new The Arch burger. Let's see this bite, man.
If you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing, I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
The fuck out of here. Who's he fooling with that kind of bite, that Squidward ass bite? He turns the burger to us and there's barely a bite. So this got people's brains going. This got everybody's brains going. What is the CEO of McDonald's, who I'm going to rip into in a moment for this bite and some other stuff, what does he know about the burger that he really doesn't want to eat this burger? He's talking about it like, it's so good. It's got all, and you're waiting for him to take that second bite. I'm going to finish the rest of this lunch. You're not going to watch me. Get the hell out of here. He doesn't really like that shit. Why does he look like one of the Manning brothers with that sweater on and that freaking collared shirt like that? He looks like he's about to do the Manning cast with Eli and Peyton. on ESPN. He looks like he's about to do. I mean, look at this bite. Now that angle looks like, okay, he took a decent bite, but he actually turns it, and this is the mistake here. This is the play button's in the way, but this is the mistake here. He barely even got any burger. He bit mostly bun. This guy's just eating buns. The CEO of McDonald's is just eating buns. This is their Big Arch burger, which, hold on a second. McDonald's, call me, give me a call. I love McDonald's. I'll sponsor the show. You mean you could sponsor the show? I'm not going to sponsor your show. I'm too valuable. You could sponsor this show. The Big Arch, you're telling me that was in Spain, Germany, Canada, Mexico, not the US? What is this sick game McBoos is playing? You give us Mozzie sticks, you take away Mozzie sticks. You give us chicken select, you take away chicken select. You give us McRib, although I never ate it, you take away McRib. What kind of game is this? What kind of manipulation are you playing on the United States of America? Why do they get to have the Arch and we don't? This is our thing. We're supposed to be the ones with a burger that almost doesn't fit in the box. Why do they got it over there? The Arch. The Arch is more on brand. Like, you go to McDonald's, like you go to Burger King, they got the Whopper. McDonald's, it's always been the Big Mac. But when you roll out a burger called the Arch, that's the freaking logo. That's Stockton freaking dribble logo. That's freaking the Arch. You're naming it after the logo? Everybody knows it by the Arch. You see those yellow arches, you know you're at McGang's. You know you're at McDougal's. You know you're at McBoofles. You know you're at McCurry's. And you're not going to give it to the Americans? Call me selfish. Call me a big fat American. Call me a wop. I don't know. I don't know what you're sitting there judging me, judging you. I want the fucking Arch. Now. So he barely takes a bite here. This gets the internet going, right? This is the whole point of this thing. This gets the internet going. Who's the CEO? Why is he barely eating their own food? Let's check out the comments. No squish test and half a nibble. That's so true. You get a burger, and when it's all like together like that, you gotta squeeze it together and really fucking push it all together. He's taking a bite of it like he's in a commercial. You're the fucking CEO. I want to see you face that thing. I want to see you eat that whole thing in fries. This is a load of bullshit. Mind you, these are the best takes. It's a great point. They probably did this like 3 times. He was like, fuck, I gotta bite more of it. They're like, yes. Producers are like, yes, you gotta bite more of it, dude. You gotta bite more of it. You know what's in there. You're right, I don't know what's in there, Bob, but, you know, come on. You gonna tell us? No, I can't. Like I said, for the amount of burgers they produce, is there enough cows to sustain this? Is it human meat? People are starting to think this might be human meat. They're taking kids and baby meat and they're putting it into the burgers. Hey. Yeah. What am I gonna do? I mean, sure, we'll do a deep dive on this. So I did the research here at the show because fuck me, right? I gotta go research to see if McDonald's is serving human meat. This is what I found, right? All McDonald's in the USA. This map is showing all the McDonald's in the USA. It's the whole, we're fucking McAmerica. We're just, the whole country's just a big Big Mac. Look at this. Look at all those look, there's one in the fucking ocean. There's one in the ocean. There's one in the Gulf of America. They got to update the map. Who's swimming off? Is there an island there? There's one in the ocean. There's two in the ocean. Look at all these McBoof locations. All McDonald's in the USA, 150 cows per day. 78 million pounds of beef per day. How is this possible? This is a valid question. 78 million pounds of beef per day. How could this be true? How could this be real? How could this, I mean, your gears must be, Anthony's making a point. So many burgers. I mean, think about your local McDonald's. For everybody has like 3. I know like 3 near me. Close enough. How many burgers are they slinging a day? There's one that I pass all the time. There's a line wrapping around the building. Sometimes I pass it like late at night, 3 a.m. It's fucking packed. How many burgers are they slinging? Where are they getting this meat from? Is it human meat? So I dug even deeper. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this video, but this is an old lady who held on to a burger from McDonald's for 20 years. Take a look.
So you want to see my hamburger? It's in a box in my closet. This is the sack that it came in, and it was advertising a NASCAR race in 1996. So this dates the hamburger in its sack to 24 years old now. The French fries look like they maybe could have fallen under your seat a month or so ago. They've never rotted or decayed. The hamburger itself, the bread has never molded. The meat has never rotted. It's never even broken. It's completely intact. So, 24-year-old hamburger. Not sure what would happen if you ate it though.
What is that? What is that? What is that? 24-year-old hamburger. Intact. Looks delicious. What is that? Does anybody actually realize how insane that is? 24-year-old hamburger. This little old lady. That burger's gonna get passed down for generations. That's a modern American family heirloom. That's a modern heirloom. You're gonna pass that down to your daughter. She's gonna pass that down to her kids, so on and so forth. There used to be a place called McDonald's where they sold human meat that lasted forever. But seriously, this besides the whole human thing, right? You gotta ask yourself, what the fuck is that? No burger, no mold on the bread. The bread's supposed to turn like blue or some dog shit. And you're not, not good. The burger is perfect. Everything's perfectly intact. Even the fries. Nothing wrong with the fries. They're just like a little brown. Like she said, looks like it fell between your seat, month old. Look at this. She holds a burger. It's perfect. It's perfect. Something's not right. We got to dig even deeper. I did the real work. Here at Anthony Dell tonight, I do the work. You get to sit back and relax, and I do the hard work. And by hard work, I mean Google. Good old Googs. Where does McDonald's get all of its beef? This is the question we're all wondering here. Google says, and I quote, McDonald's sources its 100% beef patties from a global network of independent suppliers and farmers. Primarily using trimmings from shuck, round, and sirloin in the U.S. Major suppliers include Lopez Foods, Oklahoma City, Keystone Foods in Pennsylvania, and Cargill in Fresno. The beef is often flash frozen before being sent to restaurants. Key details: McDonald's beef supply chain. Main suppliers: Lopez Foods has been a primary supplier for over 30 years, along with Keystone Foods. Sourcing locations: while the U.S. relies on domestic, Canadian, and other international cattle, global sourcing includes regions like Australia, New Zealand, and Brazil. Things are starting to make a little more sense around here. Processes. The meat is processed into patties and flash frozen as reported on Reddit. That's great, Reddit. To maintain freshness. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ingredients. The patties contain 100% beef with no fillers, preservatives, or artificial ingredients, only seasoned with salt and pepper after cooking. Now, that actually might be true. But there's all the technicalities that you run into. So they're allowed to say, right, our patties are 100% beef with no fillers, preservatives, or artificial ingredients. It's a way around things. So while they get the beef and hey, look, it's just ground beef. We don't do anything besides salt and pepper to it. No nothing, no funny business. The reality is the cattle. The cattle is the issue. Cattle's the issue. How are they treating these cows? What is the cow eating? How are they killing the cows? Tell you exactly how they're killed. The cows are eating corn. They're not eating grass. They're not out in a pasture. They're in a freaking whole facility, crammed in. They're eating corn out of a bucket. They get sick from that corn. It makes them fat and sick. They take that the cow, they hang it by its hooves upside down, head dangling, and it goes on a conveyor. And they're all next to each other. Think about how traumatized. Think about if you were hung by your ankles upside down and you were on a freaking conveyor belt moving along. And there's just a machine that just pa-ching, 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 right to the dome. Pa-ching, 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 just a little pa-ching, pa-ching. Instant death. Fucking bang, out. But that ruins the meat. No one really thinks about it like that, but that ruins the meat because the cow is under immense stress. So that meat, all the muscle, your meat, the things that you're eating, is tense. Is tense when the cow dies. It's tense when the cow dies. And they got fucked up meat. You got some fucked up meat. You're eating meat from a cow that was sick and died the wrong way. That's not how you're supposed to do it. Sustainability. McDonald's focuses on sourcing with initiatives in place to improve environmental impact and animal welfare, according to the company's website. All right, McDonald's. This is where the road ends. There's no other legitimacy to this. That's really it. I've done all the deep dive I could. Anytime you come across a video, it's just a bunch of people and they're just narrating it. And they're like, there's all these burgers being sold. Where are they getting the meat from? It must be from Epstein's Island. It must be from the island of Epstein. It's like, come on. Who you kidding here? Who you kidding? Just drop it. Just drop it. Here's the point that we got to make here. Cue music. This is America. I've done this rant before. This is America. This is America. Don't fucking try to take down McDonald's ever again. You listening to me? Listen to me good and clear. McDonald's is a staple. When you're on the road with family, friends, alone, and you're famished, you're getting a little hungry, you've been driving for a while, and that sign, that blue sign on the highway comes up, and you see those golden arches, you know you're in safe territory. You know everything's gonna be okay. The moment you stop seeing those arches, you're in deep shit. You're in big fucking trouble. You hear me? Big fucking trouble. You don't see those arches? All bets are off. You might not eat. You might not eat. Or you might end up fucking eating dog food. Baby food. You might be stuck with God knows what. Something awful. But when you pull into that McDonald's and they say, "How can I help you? May I take your order? Welcome to McDonald's." You're home. You're home. It hits you somewhere right in your soul. It's familiar. Even if you never even been there and you pull up, just something recognizable. Hey, let's go to McDonald's. Yeah, it's a great idea. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is brought to you by Black and BLUM water bottles. This is by far the best water bottle I've ever owned in my entire life, and I mean that. I've been searching all over the web for a water bottle that is pure stainless steel with a little bit of pizzazz to it, and I came across Black and BLUM, and they were very kind enough to sponsor this show. What I love about this bottle the most: pure stainless steel, leak-proof, easy to clean, 29 ounces. They also have a 22-ounce bottle and a couple other options as well that were really nice, 25-ounce as well. Stainless steel through and through, even the cap. That was the biggest thing for me. Everywhere I looked, although the bodies are stainless steel, the caps had plastic too. Trying to avoid the plastic makes the greatest sound when you open it. Ooh, it's all there. Free of the indentations for the cap to screw on. They put that on the inside. Innovation. The screw on is even better. The whole thing, stainless steel, silicone tip on the inside, stainless steel on the inside of the cap. This is the orange finish. They also have it in a nice blue and a forest green. Go out and get yourself Black and BLUM water bottle. You're not going to regret it. This is the Explorer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Camp Crinkle. This is a day camp for adults who wear diapers, put on furry costumes. If you have the ability to smell through your screen, if you have some sort of futuristic technology where not only is things in 3-dimensional, but it's in another dimension where you could smell what's coming through, I would turn that off because this might smell like absolute shit. Let's take a look.
Well, it's sort of this camp where everyone is crinkly, everyone's wearing diapers. We've built out Zesty Cheese Ranch, this kind of interesting little baby fur campsite. So baby fur is the segment of ABDL, which is adult baby diaper lover, and furry combined. So it's often furries, so cute animal characters, but they usually will role play as younger characters. People don't want to go across a room and be like, "Oh, you're in a diaper," right? They don't want to embarrass someone. So what they might say is, "Oh, are you crinkly?" Because because the plastic makes sort of a crinkling sound as you walk. We are the number 2 tourist revenue source in the county. They were very friendly and very excited, and they wanted to try to get me some state funding, which I did decline.
How bad does that fucking place smell? That place has got to smell like absolute shit. Adult baby diaper lovers. How does this happen? What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? I'm not trying to judge Zesty Camp. I'm not. First of all, who are the tourists that are going here? Who's visiting this camp? Who's allowing this? Why? How does this happen? How do you open up a camp? How many people do you... I have so many questions. How do you find that many people? How do you keep this camp afloat? Where are you getting the money from? Don't you have a job? Does anybody have a job? This guy's cleaning the pool in his diaper. They don't want people... You heard him say it. They don't want people to point out, "Oh, he's wearing a diaper." So they call him crinkly because the noise the diaper makes. I don't understand. They just shit their pants all day. How does this happen? How many tourists are we talking about? Imagine being in the family. We're on vacation and you're in the RV. That's the first mistake. You're going around the country. It says here, Zesty Camp. I don't know why that's the accent. Just fucking bear with me. We're going to Zesty Camp. It's got to be a good time. And you pull up to Zesty Camp, and this guy walks out in his pajamas, and he just whiff of shit. You go, ho, what do we got here? Oh, welcome to Zesty Camp. We all wear diapers and shit our pants. Come on in. No. Some of the comments. Why Zesty Cheese Ranch? That's everybody's got a question. Nobody's looking at this like, whatever. Everyone's like, fucking why? Why? I can't. You ever shit your pants? I never shit my pants. Thank God. Thank God. Sharted. I've sharted, and that's incredibly uncomfortable to have a shart in the pants. But just to shit in the diaper and just go about my day and clean it later. What? How much baby powder are we talking about? I get so many questions. More comments. Zesty Cheese Ranch is objectively hilarious. I mean, yeah. No, like 100%. 100%. I don't know if this is real. They got photo shoots. This guy's wearing Neon Wolf. This person's in the ball pit, pretending to be a fucking furry with shit in their pants. There's shit in the ball pit. There's shit everywhere. Literal shit on the walls. Arrest everyone that goes there. No. Cue music. This is America. If you want to open up a place called Zesty Cheese Ranch and you want to shit your pants all day, every day, 365, 24/7, 365, then let them do it. And if people want to visit that camp, fuck yeah. And if they want to call themselves Crinkly, fuck yeah. And if they want to dress up as wolves and shit their pants and jump in the ball pit, fuck yeah. This is fucking America. This is America. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. This much freedom, people wish they were this free. People wish they were this free. Now, am I saying it's right? No, it's very wrong. Deterioration of society. Down the drain. Flush the toilet. Not good. Not good. But, fuck man, this is the most American thing I've ever seen. I mean, this is where we're at. I mean, everything, everything's just... While you're on the road in this country, stop at McDonald's, eat potential baby meat, because that's what people are saying, and then go stop at Zesty Cheese Ranch, where grown men are pretending to be babies, probably eating baby meat from McDonald's too. This is... Watch every episode of Anthony Del tonight. Everything comes full circle when I don't even mean to it. I write the show down, I write the thing, I find the things, and like everything just happens to everything just fucking connects. Everything just fucking connects. I'm a goddamn detective. I'm doing all this detective work. It's incredible. I should get paid. I should be getting paid for this. I'm doing all this detective work. Things just, the baby meat from McDonald's and the Zesty Cheese Ranch, and they go and they eat the meat, and it's a full circle thing with the babies and the meat and the diapers and they shit the pants from the McDonald's. Duh. Imagine the search history in this place. I can't. I'm disgusted. I just want you guys to know that this is out there. Be careful when you hit the road in this country. Be careful when you hit the road. You never know what you're going to run into, but I'll tell you what you will always run into. That's the Golden Arches. And that's when you know you're in the right place. Thank you for joining me. If you like this episode, like and subscribe to support the channel, and check out the link in the description to join the Patreon, get access to the Discord, suggest topics for the show, be a part of the community. If you see the Golden Arches, you're in good hands. Stay crinkly. Good night.